What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video where today we're going to be taking a look at a Vespiquen Vileplume deck without Battle Compressor. That's right, this deck has no Battle Compressor. It's not in the standard format anymore, so can this deck function without Battle Compressor? We're going to try. We're going to see what we can do. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we have here. So, Vespiquen right here, the main attacker of the deck, 20 damage plus 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. Its B Revenge attack is really strong, and that's why Battle Compressor was so good. Being able to just get 30 more damage every time we hit Battle Compressor was so good. But we're going to see if we have ways around that, if we can still hit big numbers and still just lock our opponent out of the game with Vileplume. So let's go ahead, take a look at the deck here, see what we have. We are running one Bunnelby with the Ancient Trait Barrage with the Burrow and Rototiller. This is good for two reasons. If our opponent isn't really having anything going for him, we have item lock up, we just burrow away. Of course, we really want to be using B Revenge, but the real main reason this is here is for Rototiller. If we have to get bad discards really early on, like during our setup, if we get a couple bad Acro Bikes, if we have to throw a couple bad things away with Ultra Ball, we can Rototiller those things back in and just kind of set our deck up for the rest of the game. So we're playing just one of those for Shaymin-EX, just so we have the absolute most draw that we can have throughout this game. Yeah, just pretty standard in Vespiquen Vileplume decks. We are playing 3 Klefki. This is, hey, look at that, I just completed a trade. This is really nice because if we bench it, we can attach it to an unknown and then discard 2 Pokemon. That's plus 20 damage right now. Now, this is actually bugged on TCGO right now. You cannot use the Wonderlock ability once Vileplume's item lock is up. I guess it's some sort of glitch that makes it, the game is like, oh, a tool is an item, right? So it thinks that Klefki is an item. It's actually not. You should be able to use this under item lock in like a real life game, but it's just a glitch on TCGO right now. So definitely consider that. Don't bench a Klefki if you have item lock up. And of course, a 4/4 Vespiquen is pretty standard. We have a kind of thin, more thin Vileplume line, 3/2/2. So I mean, I've seen a lot of decks go up to, you know, 3/3/3, 4/3/3, like with Battle Compressor and stuff. But without Battle Compressor, that's really tough to do because, you know, have like you draw into the Vileplume in the opening hand, and then you have to get rid of it, and it's just, it can really clunk up your hand if you draw into these like at the wrong time. So, and then we of course are having 4 Unown with the Farewell Letter ability. Just, you know, it's a free drawn card, and it's also 10 more damage for Vespiquen, not for Vileplume. So something actually also kind of cool you can do is you can Wonderlock. If you bench 2 Klefkis, you can Wonderlock one Klefki onto the other one, and then you use Wonderlock to put the other one onto Unown, and so whenever you use the Wonderlock ability, it discards anything attached to it. So Wonderlock onto Klefki, then use that Wonderlock, discard that Klefki, this Klefki goes on to Unown, discard both of them with Farewell Letter. Sounds super complicated, but kind of a cool combo that we can definitely do. We're playing 4 Acro Bike, of course, just to kind of dig through our deck, also a good way to discard Pokemon. 1 Revitalizer in case like our Vileplumes were to go down, we can get them back. Also, if we have to discard something as part of our setup, Revitalizer is nice. Special Charge is here for the same reason. If we have to discard these DCEs while we're setting up, we can just put them back with the Special Charge. For Trainers Mail, just the maximum consistency to dig through our deck. For Ultra Ball, just the maximum consistency to dig through our deck. No VS Seeker, of course, because this is an item lock deck. We don't want to have dead cards once the item lock goes up. We're only playing 7 supporters in this deck, which is pretty crazy. 2 Lysandre, 1 Olympia. So one way, you know, we really don't want to put item lock up unless we hit that Float Stone. But if we were to come into a situation where we had to put it up, we have Olympia here to kind of pull it back. Also, against Fright Knight Yveltal, if we put a Float Stone on and they Lysandre up with a Fright Knight active, totally useless. The Float Stone does nothing, so Olympia is our only way around that scenario. Then we are playing 4 Sycamore, just the best draw supporter in the game. 4 Force Giant Plants, 4 Float Stones, because we gotta throw those down onto those Vileplumes. Also good to throw onto Shaymins, also good to throw onto Bunnelby as well. And we also are playing 4 double Colorless Energy, just rounding it all out. And yeah, just, you know, this is really what makes the deck run. Being able to attack with B Revenge for 4 for just 1 double Colorless is really nice. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop on to the ladder here, see if we can't find a battle. This deck is still good, right? This deck is still good. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if we can steal a win or 2 in this video. As always, guys, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me out a ton. So we are playing with some grass-type Pokemon today. The comment question of the day today is going to be, what is your favorite grass type? We had what is your favorite fire type the other day, so now we're going to mix it up. What is your favorite grass type? So most likely we're going to be playing against a Darkrai Giratina variant, I would assume, based on what we saw in the preview. And our hand is really not good. I think we want to start Unown, unfortunately. Let's go and do that. Also worth noting that Klefki is just good with Mega Pokemon being a thing. Being able to attach that to a Vespiquen to kind of make it immune for a turn is really nice. And he starts with Hoopa, which is really unfortunate. So let's go ahead and Acro Bike, see what we hit. Let's discard the Vespiquen, grab Sycamore, so that way we actually have a relevant supporter, which is nice. If we hit an Ultra Ball here, that would be really cool. We get a Float Stone, though, so that's okay. Being able to Float Stone this Oddish will be nice. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll put a Float Stone onto Oddish. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and Sycamore. That's fine. I was thinking maybe we set up for just a couple cards, but I think this is a little better. And our hand is not very good. Let's Acro Bike. Okay. So it's gonna be tough. We'll have to see, can we hit this turn one? This Shaymin is gonna really do well. We're setting up for 4. I think we have a pretty good shot still. All right, let's go ahead and set up. You could definitely run some level balls in this deck to help you like really guarantee the consistency of the turn one. But let's see. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball, discard these and these. But yeah, whenever you play level balls, you have to like cut Pokemon, and 27 Pokemon is really kind of, I mean, 24 to 25 you might be able to get by with, but with all these Mega Pokemon running around, I really think that you need to have a lot more Pokemon in the deck. So let's go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and Wonderlock onto a Combee. That's okay with me. We'll do that. Let's set up. We are just 3 Shaymins on the board. We are digging like crazy right now. And we did hit the turn 1 item lock, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and, he started Hoopa. He's not going to be able to Float Stone it. Let's go ahead and retreat and Farewell Letter just to get one more card, maybe an item card we could play. See, there we go. So if we had drawn that on our top deck, would definitely be a dead card, and then we get Professor Sycamore. So that was really good, being able to do that. Let's go ahead and throw this Combee down and go ahead and set up the item lock. So there we go, turn 1 item lock, very first game of the video. See if my opponent has anything, if he's able to get anything off. Let's see how many Pokemon did we get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a lot less than you would have been able to get with something like a Battle Compressor in the deck. So we're going to see an N come out for my opponent. And let's see if he was able to get anything. He ended us into a pretty decent hand, honestly. Wow, okay. 3 Darkrai coming down for my opponent. And yeah, that's it. He's just going to pass onto our turn. Okay, so we can evolve here and attach a double Colorless to this benched Combee, and then we can either Lysandre and start kind of chipping away at this thing, or go ahead and Sycamore. We have to 2-hit KO anything anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 100, we're doing 100. Let's go ahead and try to chip away at the attacker here, the guy that he's setting up, and see what happens. We'll go ahead and be Revenge. We'll do 100 damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, on to his turn. See what he is able to get going. Or if he's able to get anything going. He's going to N. Once again, coming out with the N. Let's see what we draw here. Okay. Well, as long as we keep hitting these Sycamores in our hand, we are okay with these Ns. So that can be a problem. That can be a big problem. So we're going to go ahead and actually Lysandre that. Our last Lysandre. Yeah, we needed to prioritize taking that guy out, because we do luckily have 1 double Colorless on board, though, so that's pretty good. But if he was to knock this out and then, like, yeah, it would be bad if he was to take 2 knockouts with our only 2 DCs on board and we don't have Ranger or anything in our deck to get around Chaos Wheel. So let's see what he hit off this Sycamore. He's going to go ahead and attach to this one. That's fine, since this one has been damaged. So that kind of makes the Lysandre earlier on a little bit of a waste. I'm terrified of these Giratinas. Alright, let's go ahead, and we don't really need the Sycamore. Let's go ahead and be revenge. Take a knockout. First 2 prizes of the game on to Giratina-EX. And he is not quite threatening anything with this Giratina yet, so. He's going to permit this Darkrai, so he must have a Dark Energy in hand. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80. He's hitting 80, so he's not even one-hitting our Vespiquens. He's going to set up for 2 cards here. Got to be digging for a supporter or something. Let's see what he hit. He does get a supporter, which is good for him. Excuse me, guys. And let's see what happens. He's going to go ahead and Parallel City us, just let us discard these 2 Shaymins, which is fine. He really probably should have played it the other way to discard his Shaymin and Hoopa and also reduce our damage. That probably would have been a better play for him. But never. And then we just do this, and then we can bench some unknowns, which is nice. So this is what I was talking about. You don't want to bench Klefki, guys, because it is glitched. It will not work for you. So let's go ahead and do... Can we hit... Hang on. We're doing 100. Can we get 8 more Pokemon in the discard? I really doubt it. I really, really doubt it. Let's go ahead and... We only have 13 cards left in our deck. Let's just go ahead and be revenge. And then we have a knockout with this Vespiquen, so... Seems okay with me. Oh yeah, I forgot he knocked out the other Vespiquen. Or wait, no, we had Shaymin's discarded. Okay, that's what happened. Why we got 20 more damage. So we only needed to get 6 more, which if we weren't under item lock, we might be able to do. But now, if we Sycamore, we will have enough damage in order to take a knockout. So, but since we're already taking a knockout, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and bench Bunnelby. We're going to bench these 2. I'd really like to try to get another energy attachment and another Vespiquen setup if we can. So Sycamore's a little risky here. We're gonna go down to just 5 cards left in the deck, and it looks like we did miss the Combee, which we should have two left if we didn't prize any. I don't really want to dig much more because I don't want to deck out. He has nothing set up. I think that we are okay to just be revenge. 150, 6, 7. So we just discard 2 unknowns, and then we're hitting 170, which will knock out everything but this, everything but his Darkrai's. So he's going to promote this, knowing that we probably can't knock it out. Yeah, he's going to pass. I don't think we can win this turn. Let's do this. Just to free up a bench space for this, just in case. Yeah, I don't think we can win this turn, unfortunately, but this should guarantee us the win the next turn. Let's go ahead and discard this so it can't get Lysandred. We have 2 cards left in deck, which is super risky. He could win by Lysandering Bunnelby, but this will do 170, 10 short. If we had discarded this Bunnelby with that Sycamore instead of benching it, that probably would have been better. I wanted to bench it just in case we weren't able to draw into it. So let's see if he's able to retreat this. If not, we will just win the game. And there we go. He'll pass on to us, and we will actually just go for an Intelligence Gathering, taking the last 10 damage that we need to take a knockout on that Darkrai. Winning game number 1. One thing worth noting is that when Karen comes out, in theory, this deck is dead. But it also, you know, if you... I mean, I'm not sure how played Karen will be, to be honest. Like, if a bunch of people will play it, then obviously this deck has a lot of trouble. But if not a lot of people are playing Karen, I really feel like this deck is okay. That that it can survive. Of course, like, one Karen just kills it, though, late game, especially once you've played, like, you have item lock up, you don't have ways to discard with Acro Bike. So, yeah. We're playing up against Trekkie Wars. Kind of a funny name, I just got that. So, we win the coin flip and go first again, both matches in a row. And let's see what happens. We start a Combee. This is actually a solid hand, real solid hand. So, they do have a benched Pokemon. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. We are playing against a Scizor deck. So let's go ahead and Trainers Mail and see 4 useless cards for Trainers Mail. Let's go ahead and do another Trainers Mail. And let's go ahead and put the Force down. seems pretty good to go ahead and have the ability to be evolving our Pokemon. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and bench this. Let's go ahead and bench this. We'll go ahead and keychain it up to the Unown. And then set up for 4. See if we can just keep on digging and hit the stuff we need. And right now it's not looking great. Go ahead and attach this. Let's go ahead and farewell letter. We don't have a supporter. If we get like a supporter or an Ultra Ball, would be solid. And we don't. Oh no. So this will give him a turn to get down his Spirit Links and stuff, which is unfortunate. And I think that we are just going to hold what's in our hand. Let's go ahead and do this and attach it to something. Might as well. I don't think I want to attach this yet in case this goes down. Does it go down? Does he have a way to knock this out? I think we're okay just holding it and pass. So, whiffed big time right there, which definitely can happen. That happened before Battle Compressor, though, so now he's going to have a turn to get down his Spirit Links, which is definitely unfortunate for us, and setting up for 3 cards. Let's see what he gets. Obviously, if we get the first turn item lock, he's going to have to... oh, he's just going to see a Steel Wing, so he must be drawing poorly as well. Obviously, if we get down the first turn item lock, he is unable to play out any of his items or anything like that, and also get down his Spirit Links and stuff, so that is really good. So we'll go ahead and attach the DCE there, and we were able to top deck out of it with that Professor Sycamore, which is so convenient. Let's get rid of... Combee and Forest. And we'll go ahead and get down Oddish. We discarded 1 Gloom, and I think that our other one is Prize. And did we discard our Revitalizer? Well, rip the item lock. Let's just go ahead and grab this. How much can we hit this thing for? He's drawing poorly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our whole strategy right now has to change without getting up item lock. Let's go ahead and take a knockout on it, I guess. Or not knockout. Let's go ahead and start chipping away at it. Do we want to bench the Shaymin? He's gonna have access to his items all game until we take a Prize and hopefully hit Gloom, or we can Rototiller it back with Bunnelby. Yeah, this is a bad situation. This is an instance where 2-2-2 or 3-2-2 can be really bad. We are only hitting for 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, not even 2-hit KO. Let's go ahead and set up, see if we can maybe get anything else going. Klefki now plays a really important role here. Let's go ahead and discard these 2. Let's go ahead and discard these 2. Klefki actually plays a big role, so we're going to grab Klefki. He may have had like a Sycamore or another supporter or something and not wanted to play it just because of how good his hand was for the next turn. So we'll go ahead and discard Oddish. And we have a Sycamore for the next turn. I kind of want to leave this in case... Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Leave the... Well, I don't want him to Lysandre it, though. My thinking of leaving it is if he knocks this out... If he... Like, we don't know if he has Mega, and this would be wasted if... Let's leave it. He's not going to Lysandre it. He's not real. So we'll go ahead and hit it for 70 damage. A measly 70 damage. So yeah. If he is able to Mega Evolve and kill this one, that's okay. We have DCE, and then we can Klefki and make it immune for a turn. So that would be okay. So he does have the Mega. Does he have the energy? He has a Float Stone coming down onto Shaymin and Sycamore. So he must not have wanted to Sycamore because he had a good hand, or he just... Yes, he had 2. Okay, so I was going to say, or he just top decked out of it, but it looks like he just had the Mega and didn't want to get rid of it. So he is also... Yeah, so Vileplume is totally useless now because he's just going to get Garbodor down and be able to set that up. So we're going to see a Crushing Hammer. That's unfortunate. And pass. Okay, so he must not have had... Okay, have we gotten rid of our Special Charge? We have. Great. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do this. And Sycamore. Okay. 150. Doubt that we hit that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to get 6 more Pokemon discarded to knock this out. Can we do that? I don't really want to get rid of Bunnelby. Let's do this. Let's grab Unown. Let's go ahead and farewell letter. Oh, I probably should have Trainers Mailed first. Definitely should have Trainers Mailed first. If we can just discard an Acro Bike, Pokemon with this Acro Bike, then we'll be pretty set. So let's go ahead and see. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so now let's make sure 20. We have to hit 150. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. 140, 150, yeah. So we will not be immune to the Mega Pokemon anymore, which I think is okay, but because we're taking a knockout. So we'll go and do this. And we will hit... Yeah, we see a concession, okay. Whew, that was weird. Weird game not having our Gloom, but we did have the damage to take a knockout that turn. I don't know if my opponent conceded because he saw we had the damage, or if he conceded because our turns were taking forever. Not sure about that yet, but we'll go ahead and see if we can find another game and see if we can't go 3 for 3 in today's video. So let's see what happens. We are going against a grass fighting colorless deck. Felix is the cat _ as our opponent. We will call heads. See what happens. Oh, and it's tails. And game 3 of today's video looks like we will not be going first. So we see a Groudon deck box. So this could be a who do we start? I think we start Oddish and just dig for the Float Stone. That's okay. And yeah, that's fine with me. I guess I could have benched the Unown in case we get end. But he starts Shaymin, which is unfortunate for him. This could be a Groudon Yanmega deck, which actually I have seen has been a little popular on TCGO recently. I'm pretty sure my buddy Yellow Swallow did a video on a Groudon Yanmega break deck, so that might be what we're seeing here. So let's see what he grabs. He grabs an Oddish. Never mind. Maybe it's a fighting Vileplume deck. A Vileplume v Vileplume. Let's see if we get outplumed today. He's going to discard a Strong Energy and N and grab a Shaymin. We might get out Vileplumed. See what he does. Okay. Yeah, we do see the card bank come down. This should be okay for Vespiquen because we obviously can hit for weakness on these Zygardes, which is big. And he's going to Sycamore. Does he draw into it? Fighting Fury Belt, so that's, you know, since we do hit for weakness, not super relevant. I guess, you know, makes us discard 2 more Pokemon than we would have had to previously. And he's going to Float Stone this guy and pass on our turn. Whew, so we are okay. Let's see if we can out Vileplume this man. Let's see what happens. I think we go ahead and... it's Acro Bike. Let's discard Oddish, of course. So our forests will be useless, of course, since he had played forest. I'm trying to think of the correct order of operations. I don't want to discard this Vileplume if our other one is prized. Let's go and do this. Discard the Bunnelby. That's okay. Trainers Mail. Get an Acro Bike. We'll go ahead and do that. We could have Ultra Balled for another Shaymin. Okay, so we get a Sycamore though, so that's solid. Let's go and attach this. Let's Ultra Ball away. I just don't want our other Sycamore, our other Vileplume to be prized. let's just go full on YOLO. If our other Vileplume is surprised, we're screwed. Yes, it's in the deck. Okay. Whew, we're solid. Let's go and do this. And then Sycamore. Discard our hand, draw 7. We'll go ahead and evolve. Shouldn't make too big of a difference. We can Ultra Ball for a Gloom. Let's discard those 2. Grab our Gloom. And then we'll Trainers Mail. See if we can hit a Float Stone. We do hit the Float Stone. Nice, very nice. So looks like we have it guaranteed now, actually, because we have an Ultra Ball in our hands. So let's go ahead and set up. Okay, can we take a knockout on Shaymin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, if we discard both of these Combees, but have we discarded one yet? I don't really want to do that. Oh, wait, we can just discard unknowns. Okay, we don't have to discard that. Sorry. That would have been very unfortunate. He's given us a smiley face. Seeing that Vileplume v Vileplume. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball away Olympia and Combee. Since we have a Float Stone, he's not playing Fright Night. Olympia is not super necessary. We'll go ahead and get out the Vileplume. Let's go ahead and Farewell Letter, then Trainer's Mail. Okay, we do get a Sycamore for the next turn. Very nice. And we should have 9 Pokemon in the discard pile now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actually. So we are pretty good to go. Go ahead and play that Trainer's Mail. Get nothing. And we will Float Stone the Combee. Not super relevant, but we'll go ahead and retreat, and we'll take the first knockout of the game on a Shaymin-EX. Hitting for 120, and now we have enough damage to take a knockout on Zygarde EX, which is really, really nice. So let's go ahead and see. We draw Unknown and Forest off the prizes, so not bad. If we top deck Lysandre and can Lysandre out this Zygarde, then we're just like totally set. So how much is this hitting for? 60. Oh wait, he's taking a knockout. No! Rip the Vespiquen. He's hitting 90 exactly, I'm pretty sure. 60, 70, 80, 90. No, he's hitting 110. Never mind, he's hitting 110. But all we need is a Vespiquen, and we'll be okay. I was thinking he's hitting 90 exactly, this jerk. So we'll go ahead and promote Combee. We'll do this. And Sycamore. We just need a Vespiquen, and we're good to go. And we hit the Vespiquen. Go ahead and do this. This. Oh, wait, no. We need a DCE as well. How do I get so lucky? How do I get so lucky? We did have 3 left in the deck, so our odds of hitting it was pretty high, to be honest. Yeah, we had 3 left. Wow. Rip my opponent. And do we have any more? We have 1 more Vespiquen. I don't know if it's in the deck or prizes. This is why you have to check your prizes, and I always forget. So he's going to Vileplume us now, it looks like. Or maybe just a yeah, look at that. Double Vileplume. Now we double can't play our items. I guess he's just going to... Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a problem. If he rumbles us... But we just Lysandre Shaymin for the game. So GG's to my opponent. And there we go. 3 games in a row. 3 victories for Vespiquen Vileplume with no battle compressor, guys. As always, the deck list will be down in the description. Be sure to try it out for yourself. Let me know if you enjoy it. Answer the comment question today. What is your favorite grass-type Pokemon? For me, I might have to go with... let's see, if I had to pick on the spot, I didn't even think about it. I've had the whole video to think about it. I'd probably go with Chikorita. It's probably my favorite. It's grass-type starter from Gen 2. Pretty sweet Pokemon there. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like on the video and check out the deck in the description. I think we actually have some locked packs. So let's hop ahead over to our collection and open up some packs and see what we can get here. See if we can get anything nice. I'm pretty sure it's some Steam Siege packs that we have locked. Also, oh no, that's for trade. Just kidding. I was gonna say I have a chest, but I think I'm trading it. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. See what we get. Full Art Sycamore, something like that would be pretty sweet. don't have my fingers crossed. Hey, a Captivating Pokepuff non-holo, a Reverse Infernape, and a Spiritomb. So, nothing great there. 2 more packs. See what we grab. See what we grab. The homie Reverse Nose Pass, and 2 Spiritombs. Get out of here, you freaking troll Spiritomb. Let's see, last pack, last chance at something. If you saw my 100 pack opening video, you know my pulls were trash. We get a Reverse Ninja Boy, which is actually not bad. If they would unban it, it would be great. And we get an Avalugg regular rare. So, as always, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed. Appreciate all the support, and until next time, take care.